Hey everyone, welcome to their first person gameplay commentary. My name is Drybear, and this time around I'm playing Guan Yu. He's actually more settled into a support tank role nowadays. He's a magic damage tank. The first week he was released, he was ungodly scary. Like, ungodly, does that count for this game? Does that even work? So he was really strong his first week, high damage, high burst, and he's been nerfed and adjusted several times. I don't know who's going where. I might have to take mid. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. Oh boy. If I'm going mid, I'm just gonna get a noob orb. But if I'm not, I don't know. While I wait for things to progress, I'll talk about that. So he's kind of settled into a support tank role nowadays. I would say he's more mid-tier. Depends on how you utilize him. I haven't seen anyone utilize him in any other role other than support tank. He can damage still, but I wouldn't say it's very good. It's okay, but it's not very awe-inspiring. He can do some decent damage, but let's see. I guess I'm going mid. Whatever. So I'm gonna troll with some Doom Orb here. I don't think he's really that great of a mid, but I guess we're about to find out. Guan Yu is actually my least played god. I don't like him very much. I don't really enjoy playing him, and that's part of the reason why. And maybe it's just because I'm still bitter from the week where he was first released and he was just able to kill everyone with a blink of an eye. His first ability his passive is called Fortified Defense. You can see it on my shoulders here. My shoulders are glowing gold. This means I'm standing near an enemy or friendly structure. If I step in between these two towers, it should disappear. And there it goes. So now I'm not getting my bonus for my passive, which is plus 20 physical and magical protection when I'm near structures. This works for enemy structures as well, so it means I'm good for defending towers and for diving them as well. His first ability is called Tranquil Gift. This is an AoE heal, which will reduce all friendly gods' cooldowns by 2 seconds when they're hit. It's about the same range and heal as Hell's Heal, now that her movement speed bonus has been removed. This is going to be a bit of a tough lane. This Hebo's good. He obviously has the skin advantage on me since I don't have a skin for Guan Yu, but hopefully that's not too. Let's see what he's going for. Went for boots first, so he's not going to do that much damage, and he's not really looking for a huge advantage early on either, so I wonder what he's going to be going for. His second ability is called Warrior's Will. This is a short dash that will do magic damage to everyone you pass through and slow them by 25% for 2 seconds. It also reduces their cooldowns by 2 seconds. What it means by reduces their cooldowns, it means it increases their cooldowns. It doesn't, make their cooldowns come up sooner. And his third ability is called Taolu Assault. This is a ability spam. This will start spamming spears in front of you. This is kind of pushing really hard. It's getting kind of rude. Do a little bit of spamming here. You can see this is the Taolu Assault, and I can try to dash through, but he's just being so mean to me. This is going to be a tough lane. This Hebo's decent. He's spamming a lot of his abilities. He doesn't have a meditation either, so I'm kind of just biding my time until he runs out of mana, which he's going to soon. He's been spamming a lot for very little damage on the tower. He actually did a good chunk. Never mind. So Taolu Assault is a really good ability. It starts spamming spears in front of you. If you get Gem of Isolation, it'll keep him slowed for literally the entire duration. His water spout's down, but his water cannon is not. I'm going to save my mana here. So he's pretty much out of mana, so I kind of have the advantage. I'm probably going to go for some harassment. Getting hit by a lot of minions here. He might come after me, but I know he's out of mana, so if he does, he won't really be able to do anything. That's why I'm not really too concerned, and I'm running a weird route. I need to get back before I get spammed by arrows. He has a lot of regeneration. I'm surprised. That was the last of his mana right there. And his ultimate's called Tactician's Advantage, and this is actually a really powerful ultimate. What happens is Guan Yu jumps up in the air and slams his spear down 3 times in succession, and the effects grow in intensity the more times they get hit. So if someone gets hit by all 3 abilities, they will take increased damage and suffer from a lot of effects. So there are no minions there, so I took that advantage to just heal myself up and do some damage to him. So I have my ultimate now. I might be able to get him, actually. He's going to go for this because I'm so low, but he's completely out of mana. What I need to do is make sure that the minions die. So maybe if I pull this back a bit, it's a lot of regeneration. So I'm pretty low, and I need to do this before he gets mana back. So when this wave comes in, and then he doesn't have any minions with him, I might want to go for this. So 1 hit, 2 hit, oh, the minions killed me. So I suck at Guan Yu. That's the big thing to take away from all this. Luckily, I didn't die with my thing down. So his ultimate's called Tactician's Advantage. What happens is he slams down his spear, doing magical damage and slowing everyone in the hit for 2 seconds on the first hit. And this is a cone area of effect. His second ability will slam down, doing 150% of the magic damage mentioned here, 75, 150% of that, and it will silence everyone hit for 2 seconds. And the last hit will slam down, stunning everyone for 2 seconds and doing double damage for the damage listed. And it's a very good ability. You just want to make sure that you hit him with all 3 hits. And as long as they get hit by all 3, they'll get the stun effect in the last one. Let's say you hit the first time, they dodge the second effect, but then you hit the third time, then they will suffer a slow and a silence, which is the first 2 hits, regardless of whether it was actually your last hit. It's just the amount of hits they get hit by. So I'm just going to try and use the farm that I'm going to get here, since he's not in the lane anymore. Guan Yu is not very good in mid lane. I wouldn't recommend him taking here. The only reason I went here is because it was the only option available. Get those last hits, because as much magic damage up as I can, and maybe I'll be able to fight back against this Hebo. Now that he has his ultimate, it's going to be really, really tough for me. I need to play a little bit safer here. Just because his damage output's going to be really, really good. He's going for a Book of Thoth. That's how you say it, Book of Thoth. I don't even know. But he's going to start going for some harassment here. What I want to do is force him to push the wave. I want to get last hits, but I don't really have good regen or for mana or health, nor do I have a big health pool. So he definitely has the advantage here, and I want to try and be as careful as I can and make sure that my main goal is not to just win the lane, but just to make sure that I don't lose it. He's going to go for a spout probably. There's the spout. Probably a cannon right after. I dodged the cannon, thankfully. Part of my problem is his abilities are back up. Part of my problem is that he has a lot more push than me, and also he's clearing faster, so he has the minion advantage. I don't have a lot of HP, so unless I put him on the back foot really, really soon, I'm not really going to be able to win this lane. God, look at him go.
Your middle tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. Your right tower is under attack.
He's got boots and I don't. He's going to go for an ulti probably. There it is. I'm going to respond with mine. Whew. Very close call. Very, very close call. I'm going to run back to my tower and then back just in case someone's missing. It looks like left lane is accounted for, and they're actually diving. And right lane might be, yeah, right lane's accounted for. So not really a big deal, but I'm just going to head back anyway. I really need to get boots because I'm very slow. And I might be able to just get an amulet for the giant tsunami wave that he comes in. If I can dodge that, I can definitely take him again. Especially since I have the Doom Orb stacks now, and he's going for a very low damage output item in the beginning. Book of Thoth gives you some a big chunk of magic power, but it's not a very good early game item. I don't think it's a very good item in general. I have actually never buy it on any character, but it can be effective. It's good for regeneration as well, so we'll be able to keep his mana up. I want to get the hit off on these minions over here. Bunch of stacks for me. As far as skill build goes, if you're going for damage like I am, you want to see, I'm doing some decent damage now. I kind of took the advantage back. He's gonna have to back. Could dive him, but I'm only just now getting the advantage back, so I don't want to waste it. I'm gonna miss that one, but I'll get this one. No, I won't. I won't get this one. I'm just going to keep farming and pushing. I want to get these stacks up as fast as I can and get the gold advantage back. Since I didn't have the best early game, I died first, so get some damage out here. I'll let this lane push a bit. So since I have the Aegis amulet, I remember that I have that. So when I expect the crushing wave to come out, I can just use the amulet, which will prevent a lot of the damage. He's gonna back up that way. He's starting to do some decent damage. It looks like he can one-shot the ranged minions with his water cannon now, so need to be careful. And I need to push him out offensively as best I can because this tower's getting low. Do have an ultimate soon, so I might be able to just go for that if I can get him to come up pretty soon here. I can actually bait the tower out a bit. This definitely is probably my worst character, so I don't expect to do very well this game. And I apologize if I don't do Guan justice, but he might ulti, but he just got silenced. So I was hoping to get that second hit off so I can get that silence so he wouldn't be able to ult. He almost ulted away, which probably would have been a win for me anyway since his ult would be on cooldown, and I didn't take damage from it, but this works too. I'll take a kill. So if you're going for skill build, if you're going for damage like I am, you want to max out Warrior's Will first. It does the most damage out of your abilities, and then follow up by Towel Assault, which does some really good follow-up damage. If you're going for support, generally you want to max out your Tranquil Gift first, and then follow up probably by Towel Assault, since if you're playing support, you want to save your Warrior's Will for movement and for slows. You don't really want to be using it offensively unless you're getting a really good slow off and you have a good opening. So mid's missing. I'm going to get this here, and I'm going to head back. He's coming in. His ultimate's on cooldown, but so is mine. He might be going for a spray here. Yeah, looks like I'm going to get it. So I'll probably finish off these boots so I have the movement advantage. I might be able to start ganking side lanes. For item build, generally you don't want to go for this. But if you were to go for, let's say, the more common support tank role, you'd want to start with reinforced boots and some mana potions, and follow that up with a void stone. This is a very common item progression for tanky magic damage dealers. He's probably gonna get this tower, but I'll probably get him. That's how it's gonna be. That's a win for me. I didn't get damaged too much, and I got the him to use his ultimate. He got the tower, but that's okay. I wasn't expecting to keep in my tower as a Guan Yu mid anyway. So you want to go for reinforced boots into Voidstone. This is a very common item progression for tanky magic damage dealers like Ra, Hell, or Guan Yu. Very common item progression for that. After that, generally you want to pick up a Gem of Isolation because it allows you to control fights a lot better. You can slow everyone, and when you get your Talo Assault off, it'll slow them for the entire duration, which is about 4 seconds, which 4 seconds of slow is a very long time. And you also want to, it'll stack with your Warrior's Will. I want to get this tower down because you got mine down. That way it'll be even. Someone said be careful middle, and it is a good time to be careful. It looks like there's some right lane's accounted for, but left lane is accounted for as well. Okay. I can probably go gank the right lane, or I can go pick up my next item. The Gem of Isolation is what I'm going to pick up next, just because I'm doing so well, and it'll give me that slow that I was mentioning. Which does stack with the first hit of the Tactician's Advantage and the Warrior's Will, so it'll slow them quite effectively, and you'll be able to start doing some really good teamfight controlling. If you max out Tranquil Gift and get some really good slows off, or you'll be able to control fights really, really well. Keep your teammates alive, and you're really good for pushing too, because maxed out Tranquil Gift plus some magic power, especially from the Void Stone, which is all you really need. You'll be able to heal your minions when people try to push. So I'm going to come in here from behind just because I don't want them to see me, and we're going to focus on her just because. So there's that. We've got this here. I'm going to throw out a heal. It's only level 1, but it's not going to do a whole lot. He might have enough to. Looks like he's going for the kill here, which is probably ill-advised. I might not need my ultimate here. Yeah, he's going to pick up that kill. So, let's see. I'm going to pick up the next level of my Gem of Isolation just because my mid tower, the first tower, is down. So it's not a very long walk from my base to mid. And enemies missing. Be careful right. Just by looking at the map, the reason I think he's going to go right is because they're pushed up. Left lane's missing, and he didn't show up left when we were ganking. So he's either getting a buff, probably protection, and then heading over to the right lane would be the best bet for ganking. I'm going to get a lot of last hits here. You can see how with the Doom Orb I'm doing good damage, but just in general, comparatively to other characters, he doesn't do damage as well. That's just my personal opinion. You maybe disagree, but I don't think he's very good at dealing damage. I think he fits better into a support tank role. So we're going to come gank this right lane here. Looks like we've got 3, but... So they're coming after me, but I think I can get this guy. So we've got an Honor here. I don't want to get pinned. I want to go after this Hades, though. So I made sure that dash went through the minions and killed him, so I didn't get shot by the minions, and I get the kill as well. Looks like I got a mana on me here. He might be going for this. Dodge the boomerang. I have help, so if we get this pin off, I'll slow him so the pin's a little bit easier. And get this off here. And I know the baby's up, and I need to get away from him. It looks like he's just going to use it to back. You can see I can heal up the minions here. He's going to go for it, but I don't think we can get this. Especially with Hades coming in, and I think Hades has his ultimate up. I'll go ahead and back up, finish my Gem of Isolation, which will allow me to slow quite effectively. He might have ulted, I'm not entirely sure. Right lane, we have Hell plus Onher. Onher has his ultimate ready, and so does Hell. Hell taking a little bit of damage. Hell getting focused. Hell getting kind of low at mid HP. Hades probably has his ultimate coming up soon. Hebo just showed up. Retreat right lane. Hebo's probably going to come in. Still no damage coming out. Hell's taking a bit of damage. Ultimate's all ready here. We got Vamana waiting in the winds. Hades waiting in the winds. We got a Cupid. We got 4 right. 5 collapsing in. I have my ultimate ready. And this is about to be some carnage. Just a bit of a cleanup there. Hades got away, unfortunately, but that's okay. And the person I let go, I was hitting 2 of them there with my ultimate, and I wanted to make sure that I hit both of them. However, when they were splitting and going different directions, I had to make a choice, and it was happening here. You look at the mini map in that little segmented area. Let me just go ahead and amulet that up. Good amount of minions coming in here. If someone else pulls tower aggro, we can go at this. Go ahead and get a good heal off here. This will reduce their cooldowns and keep their health up. It also heals the minions. I'm going to go ahead and come over here. I know Hebo's ult is down, so I'm not too concerned about this. Plus the double heal is really helping. Pick that up. He's going to be able to spray that down quite easily. We won't be able to push this. I'm going to go pick up the damage buff if it hasn't been gotten already. So what I was talking about is I was hitting 2 with my ultimate there. I believe it was a Cupid and then possibly someone else small. Who else is small? Probably Vamana? I don't know. So I was hitting 2 people there, and they were splitting and going different directions. So instead of trying to focus on hitting them both, I wanted to make sure that I at least got one. So I got the kill on Cupid, and I let the other one go because he was heading into my team. So that was a good situation for me. I'm going to pick up the CDR and head home. For my next item, I might need a little bit of defense. As far as farm goes, Onher's probably doing the best physical damage, so I might be able to go for a physical defense item. Probably, maybe, I could go for like a pseudo hybrid build. I've seen it work quite well, where you go physical damage on Guan Yu. I could actually go for a Polynomicon would be best. That's what I'm going to go for next. Polynomicon Guan Yu works quite well, as long as you train yourself to attack in between each spell. So I'll go for that. Maybe I can show that off to you guys. Left lane's getting pushed a little bit here by Vamana on her. We got Vamana and Sun Wukong defending it. And by the way, guys, Sun Wukong, Decimator, and YZ Vamana are subscribers on the YouTube channel. They just messaged me and said, hey, can I play with you? And I do have my Gem of ISO now, so he will get slowed by my abilities. Oh, Vamana. There you go. But yeah, YZ Fox and Decimator are subscribers to my YouTube channel, and they just message me in game at Drybear and ask me to play, and I'm more than happy to play with you guys. If you just want to add me in game and just message me if I have a spot in my party, I'd love to play with you. Thankfully, I'm not doing too bad with Guan Yu. I just suck with this character. He's just my least played character. I don't enjoy playing with him, and I never play good with him either. My blue. Oh, he uses his hand of the gods. So we got a Hebo in the mid lane. If you look at him closely, he's actually a corpse. He just doesn't know it yet. He thinks he's alive, but he's definitely a corpse. No, it's okay. Hebo, it's okay, man. Accept death. There's a bright light at the end of the tunnel. Slowed by my Gem of ISO, and he really can't go anywhere. Really can't go anywhere. Honor's coming in. Looks like Cupid's on the right lane, Vamana on the left lane. No one is in the middle lane. We can probably push this up. And by we, I mean me. And by probably, I will. Boom. Don't get me wrong. This is not the real Guan Yu. I just got fed mid lane with a Doom Orb and went for full damage. This is not... I don't think this is a good build, and I don't think it's really representative of Guan Yu's style. Someone asked me... I'm trying to get a commentary of every god in the game. This is actually my very last one. As soon as I post up this Guan Yu video, I'll have one commentary for every god currently in the game before Ares comes out. And I'd like to personally extend out a thanks to all my viewers and subscribers who helped me get here. I have a commentary for every god, and my next goal is obviously to get one commentary or one video guide for every god. I'm going to come in here and clean up this Cupid, who thinks he's going to get away, but really he's just not. Should I take it? He's got a dash. There's that. We've got a Hebo coming in. Probably should have kept that active. You can deactivate your Talu Assault if you need to use an ability or something like that, but I did it. I don't know. I have a habit of canceling it when I don't need it. It's just a personal habit of mine. Hello! Hello, Cupid! What are you... Oh, you're hitting the mana buff. This blade is sharp. Don't say I didn't warn you. 460 damage. So if you are maybe going for the tank build, after the reinforced boots, the void stone, and then the gem of isolation, you'd want to go for like full tank, something like a Midgardian Male, or Height of the Nemean Lion if they have a fed physical carry. Just gonna hide out of line of sight here so Cupid can't hit me with a heart bomb if he decides to do so. He's just gonna dash away. He does have a stun ready, but he needs to think of his own self. I'm gonna finish off my Polynomicon. Hopefully, be able to show that off. He might go for a heart bomb here. Yeah, he won't. He won't. And then, why not? How about we just get a Rod? How about we just go for magic damage carry? Because why not? So this game is a bit of a stomp, again, unfortunately. Trying to get some close games. It's either like really bad, I end up facing like a streamer or something, and then a Vamana comes into my sights and gets killed. This guy's going to jump over the wall, if it's up, which it's not. Get off my friend! Wonder if he has a clear the path ready. Looks like he does. I don't have any additional... Oh, he has movement speed buff. We're not going to catch him. Oh, hell. It's okay. Be well. An ally has been slain. So, get these kills here. There's not really much to tell about Guan Yu. So far what I've done is basically just the limit of his powers. Just want to make sure you land the slow with the Warrior's Will and then follow up the Tower with Assault and try and keep them in range. When you have the Gem of Isolation, it's very easy to just keep on them and keep them slowed. You've seen, once I picked it up, I was just very difficult to get away from. And when you're using your ultimate, you want to try and get as many people as you can, but the tip that I want to give you that's most important about the tactician's advantage is never try to get too greedy and keep everyone in your ultimate at all times, because you want to make sure that that stun goes off on as many people as you can. So if someone steps out and it doesn't look like you're going to be able to get them, just let them get away, just let them escape, and try and focus on the people that are not getting away. So I'm going to try and bait this out here. I want to get this Vimana. I heard him calling me names earlier, and that's not acceptable. Plus, he hasn't met the Drybear. Oh, you gonna come get the buff? Oh, sorry, buff's down. And he used his clear the path earlier. I want to go for the on here. There's that kill. I want to get away from this Vimana until his ult comes down, and then I want to go after him. You can see the effect of the Polynomicon. Dash once, hit him. I'll get the Polynomicon effect. It's a 2-second duration where you have to wait, and I haven't played a Polynomicon build in quite a while. So what you need to do is you need to cast a spell, hit them, wait 2 seconds, cast another spell, hit them. Your damage output is a lot higher. Don't do it. Don't do it. Maybe I can bait him into a crushing wave here. Oh, Hebo, I'm all alone. You see how I did 376 bonus damage there. You gonna ulti? There's a monkey. There's a hell. Where you gonna go? Oh. Better ulti away. I have no ulti, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would dive this guy. They have double heal, though. Super powerful. If you have 2 heals on your team, and I'm surprised that no one has gone for a healing lineup in the game just yet. I want to avoid the AoE coming out from Vimana. I can go over that. I'm going to pull tower aggro, but I'm not too worried about that. Tower's down anyway. Not really getting much use out of my Polynomicon, unfortunately. Someone has a Pythagoras piece, so I'm getting that. That's really good. Probably Hell. Hell does have it. Oh, is this a taunt off? Yeah, throw your umbrella. Taunt off. Dude, we're about to go. We're about to sack up on these kids. Get the slow off there. Got the stun off on him at least. Looks like our right lane's gonna be pushed in. Well, he should be a normal baby soon. A normal, everyday, average baby who doesn't increase his size. The Polynomicon also does work on towers as well, so I can use my ability on him just now. I want to hit that up. We're going to have some big AoE coming in here, so I'm going to back up a bit and avoid that AoE, and then I'm going to come back in. We got this one as well, which I'm not really that concerned about. It doesn't do any damage. Get that kill off. I'm going to use my thing here, but I'm most likely going to die. There it is. The downside of the amulet is if you're against a well-practiced player, they're just going to wait until it ends and then use their abilities on you for a guaranteed hit. I need some magical defense. I'll probably just go for a Void Stone now. That way I won't really have to worry about Hebo anymore. And he's probably the most farmed on his team. Definitely is by gold. Cupid's getting pretty farmed, but he's very easily focused. Fortunately, I died twice. Got a Vimana coming in here. Honor's in a bit of trouble, getting really, really low. Cupid's trying to follow. 1 hit, 2 hit. Creeping Curse goes off, and the final hit goes off. Cupid gets that last hit. They might pick up Fire Giant here after that win. I'm down for about another 50 seconds, which is unfortunate. The respawn timers are based on your level. So if you level up really fast because you're getting a lot of kills, then your respawn time is a lot longer. Wukong's coming over here to farm. His ultimate is down. Vimana's here. Vimana's ultimate is up. They probably could get that kill on Hebo if they decided to get it. When I get back up, we probably should go for Fire Giant, and I need to stack my Doom Orb back up again. My Noob Orb. The Noob Orb. Go. Vimana coming in, trying to use the ultimate, gets the ultimate off, needs to be focusing on the enemy Vimana, make sure they don't get the Fire Giant. The Fire Giant's getting a little bit low, but no one's really fighting him, and why? I always respawn when I'm trying to cast. It's like the game knows. The game knows. Gotta get there, Drybear. Gotta get there. Hell, you gotta get there too. Two went down. It's a 3v5. None of them died. They are pretty low and looked like they used a lot of cooldowns. And big bad Guan Yu coming in. Gonna walk through some waters, get his feet wet. Oh, Hades, what are you doing? Oh, Hades. He has a dash coming up soon. He's gonna use that. That's why I'm not using my abilities. If I dash in here and get a Talu Assault off, I'll be able to slow him. Yes! Ulti, why not? There's that one, and we don't care. We don't care. We're gonna run in here, get a hit off for that. Honor's coming in with a very probable impale. Make sure I'm not near a wall when he comes in. Getting some bugs on screen. Bro, don't even hit me in the face. Jump. Just get out of here. Shoo! Shoo, cat! So I need to get my stacks back up. I might just go back and push the right lane all the way up. We can go get that. Yeah, it's a good call. There's a cat. There's a cat. Uh-oh. Cat's ulting. Get the fuck back here, cat. There's a cow. Just gonna hang out. We got a Cupid over there. We're gonna get that Phoenix down. The left lane Phoenix is getting low as well. Honor's looking at me funny. Team has destroyed the left enemy Phoenix. Bro, get... He's immune to slows. So we're gonna go after... I have Minotaur aggro, so I need to be careful and try and kite here. Fortunately, I won't be able to get that kill. Just gonna run around, make sure the Minotaur doesn't wreak havoc on my enemy or on my teammates. If I can pull off Minotaur aggro here, Hebo's after me. Thankful he missed. I go ahead and run through. Use my amulet on that. Try and get this ulti off before I die. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, super fed on the Cupid. Got a little bit too aggressive there, but it happens. We'll be able to finish this off. Maybe should have gone for physical protection. I don't know. It would help me with the Minotaur, and it would help me with the... help me with the Minotaur, and help me with the Cupid and the On Her and the Vamana. But I want more power! More power! If we can get the Fire Giant, we can push in and win. This game is surprisingly closer than I thought it would be. We're about 8k ahead, which is a sizable advantage, but it's not something they can't come back from. They're probably going to be going for Fire Giant here. If I can get up as soon as I can. Vamana using Clear the Path to get back to the mid lane. As far as items goes, Vamana's going for the Ankh of the Golem, this new item, which gives you physical power based on your maximum HP. Plus a Mystical Mark and some Frostbound Hammer, Stone of Gaia. Vamana's coming in fighting Vamana. Vamana ends up getting some damage in, but they're going to go ahead and back up here. Sun Wukong's a bit under-leveled, so he needs to be careful about how they handle it. Vamana's going right in, going to use his Frostbound Hammer to attack the Vamana. Honor's coming in. Hopefully he misses the Impale. Turns around to get the Impale on the wall, lands the Impale. Decides to turn around. Vamana's still going in. The enemy of Vamana does ultimate, but our Vamana does as well. Desert Fury goes down, but does not do much damage. Vamana trying to get it out here. Regenerating a lot of HP, but does get pretty low. Might go down here, getting really, really low. Need to be careful. Vamana's diving the Phoenix. My team comes back up. On Her, Sun Wukong. Happy New Year comes out. On Her is getting really low. Gets picked off. And then I come back up. And then I come back up. Get knocked down. But I spawn again. You're never going to keep Guan Yu down. You see how the heal is the exact range of the dash. The exact range. Get all these stacks up. Go around, collect some buffs. Make sure I have a rainbow belt of colors. That buff's down, but there's a blue buff. The best buff in the game. The buff everyone wants. Everyone likes more mana. Everyone likes more mana. Until it's gone. Bet you Cupid took it. I bet you all these buffs are gone. Swear to God, Cupid. He's gonna regret that. I vow upon this game that he will regret his decision to steal my buffs. This is probably gone. Oh, it's not gone. Praise the gods. Now I have movement speed buff. Hopefully the damage buff is there. That'll scale me up pretty well since I have 532 magic power. Get more stacks up in my Doom Orb. We need to get the Fire Giant.
Your team has destroyed a middle
Let's go get
enemy
Fire Giant. I'm pretty sure that the CDR is going to be down if the damage buff is down. Do it!
fire giant.
It's not there. What do you mean it's not there? God. Got it on her facing Vamana here. On her on the enemy team coming in to face him. We got a Hebo coming in. A lot of ultimates coming in. A lot of damage coming out. See if we can't get a good ultimate off here. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to hit their 2 tanks. Want to not hit Vamana. I'm going to go to the back and pick up their squishies. If I can, anyway. I need to back up here and backtrack. They have the Fire Giant buffs. They have a bit of an advantage here. Really good damage coming out there. Oh no, I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Run, Guan Yu. I need to avoid the umbrella rain that's going to come out here. And I didn't. Don't do it. He's going to impale me. Run. Don't. They're still in the mid lane. No. Don't do it. So we're actually starting to lose this game pretty bad. So they're getting farmed up pretty hard. I actually probably should replace this. God. High the Nemean line would probably be best. Yeah, why not? Let's sell. Sell, sell, sell. It's a seller's market. As far as consumable goes, we can probably help myself with a magical might and then probably go for a power later. I'm down for a minute. So they might get the Minotaur here. We'll see how this goes. The mighty Phoenix falls. The mighty Minotaur is too tall for my screen. On her and Hell back up. Monkey and Vamana are coming back up soon. Looks like they're going to push down the right lane. Left lane's farther pushed up, so they need to be defending the right lane here. On her, Vamana and Cupid are pushing out the right lane. Hell goes in, gets caught out a little bit. Vamana's taking some damage from the Hell, who's doing some pretty significant damage. Misses the impale. Vamana's coming in for the Honor. Honor's getting hit by Desert Fury. Dashes out just in time, is probably going to get taken out. Again, making a daring escape here. Vamana throws out the Umbrella Ring. Umbrella Ring comes out. Vamana's coming in, misses the Umbrella Ring. Going for the last hit. Impale lands, pushes him back. Honor makes a daring escape. Our Vamana, he's still going for it. Clear the path coming in. He decides to give up the chase. Our Vamana, someone calling the left lane. Needs to turn around and help him out. Guan Yu's back up, and he's going to save the day. We got 2 Phoenixes down. Cupid's pushing in pretty hard here. Oh, all the stacks. The stacks. Left lane don't need no help. Left lane don't need no help. They're out of mana here. I need to dodge the Heart Bomb if I possibly can. I'm wondering... Get in range, god damn you! He has no mana to jump, so I'm gonna go after the on her. If I can hit both of them, that'd be prime. I'm gonna run away from him because I don't want him to regenerate. I want to make sure that this ultimate ends just in time. So we're getting slammed on, but his ultimate should be ending just about now. I'm gonna turn around, get that slow off, use that, make sure I dodge the Heart Bomb, trying to get 2v1 here. Dodging as many last hits as I can. If I can get the dash in on the Cupid, I'm gonna do this. Throw out the Polynomicon. Make sure I can get some damage off here. I have a lot of minions on me, which are the fire minions. So I need to make sure I get away from this wave as fast as I possibly can. Cupid's still going in for some damage. Follow up with this. I didn't even use the Polynomicon hit. I want to make sure this Cupid goes down as fast as I possibly can. Vamana's coming in here. Getting really, really low. Looks like I won't be able to finish this. I do have my amulet back up. Vamana's going to be running here. Might be able to come at this. Oh! Surprise Hebo. I was trying to be really, really careful there so I wouldn't get killed too hard, but I should not have gone for that. I was a little bit greedy. But that's okay. It gives me time to commentate because I'm dead. There's a lion coming in the mid lane, pushing down these minions. We need to be really careful here because we have 2 lanes which are fire minions, and they can be easily push in and kill our Minotaur if we're not paying attention. So good thing that Vamana and some Wukong, the 2 subscribers that joined up with me, are so smart to stay behind and defend our base. On her and Hell are mid. Looks like Hell is getting focused by Vamana a little bit. Needs to be careful here. The slow from the magical wand goes off. Does not get slowed, but gets slowed by the second one. Gets a good heal off. On her's here. Need to be focused on Cupid. Cupid's a little bit easier to kill. Heart Bomb's going to pop off. Was not a stun. Fire Giant buff up for my team. Vamana's getting focused here. Ultimate is up for on her, so we could get a good Desert Fury Impale combo off. Vamana pops his ultimate. Gonna be regenerating a lot of life here. Looks like nothing's gonna come of this fight. A lot of heals coming out of hell. Vamana's ultimate did go down. We still have her ultimate from on her. Gonna get a flank in coming in from Vamana. Vamana's gonna be waiting here. Comes in, throws out the armored umbrella. Heart bomb goes down on Cupid. Here comes the Fields of Love. Gets pushed out of the Fields of Love, but gets hit by Desert Fury. Needs to heal himself as soon as he can. Impale comes out. No, still no Desert Fury coming out from on here. Gets focused down. Vamana's the last one left standing. Happy New Year comes down to clean up the last remaining player in the area. There's 2 players still up, Cupid and Hades, but they are not anywhere to be seen. The middle Phoenix has just respawned. The right Phoenix has just respawned. Since the mid lane is pushed up, I'm going to go ahead and push this right lane up so this Phoenix does not fall yet again. Push these lanes up. I probably could have killed both of them there in the right lane, that 3v1 that happened, if I used my Polynomicon a little bit more effectively. I needed to focus that Cupid a little hardly. And also I definitely would have killed both of them if they had regular minions and not these crazy fire minions. That definitely did a lot of damage to me. So they're pushing up mid lane, but I want to make sure that we don't lose this Phoenix. If I left this lane alone, we would have definitely lost the Phoenix a second time. And we pretty much have perpetual fire minions in this lane. If you don't help the lane out at all, then the lane will get pushed by the fire minions. Normal minions can't stand up to the fire minions at all, so it'll just get pushed and the Phoenix will die again. So I'm just pushing this lane up so it stays alive, and normal minions, thank God. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this damage buff over here, and it also helps me to be here just because it'll allow me to get my stacks back up on my Doom Orb and get more damage out of it. Unfortunately, they did get Fire Giant buff, but I was dead when they got it, so it's a big downer for me. I need to make sure I don't try and dive them again this time. That was a little bit too greedy. Boom, got that damage buff. Probably go for the mana buff. Looks like they're greeting up mid. Try and get those. I'll get these last hits here and get these as well. Actually, only got one of those. I have 3,000 gold, so I might be able to go back and go for a Potion of Power since I had the damage buff. Plus the Potion of Power, I probably will be able to hit 700 magic damage, which I think I'm going to do. Then I'll come in and kill everyone. I don't get to show these off very often, these potions here. So I'll get Elixir of Power, which increases magic and physical power by 25% for 5 minutes. I'll pick that up. Very expensive, but they're just meant to late game when you have all your items. Did I pick up? I did. Level 3. So this will help me against characters like Guan or Cupid and on her. Looks like both Vamana's ultimates are back up. You can tell because their health bars are higher up than everyone else's. Our Vamana's back down. We need to come here. Might be able to wipe this if we can. Vamana's ultimate's coming back down. We got Cupid coming in hot pursuit. Cupid's definitely going to be my first choice for attack. If Cupid keeps chasing here, might be able to focus this. Waiting for this. I need to make sure I get a double hit off. Never retreat. 4v2, who cares? Hades ultimate. Hell's in here. I really want to focus that Cupid if I can. Or the Hebo. We have 2 heals, so as long as we whittle them down a bit. I'm waiting to use the potion until we actually know we're going to win the fight. Ultimate's coming back up, so we really don't want to focus him. Still kind of waiting for an opportunity. Turn around, forcing the Hebo back. I have my potion popped now. I have 707 magic power. I want to focus this Cupid if I possibly can. There's the slow. I want to make sure he can't dash away. Getting a lot of damage out on him. Gets the last hit. Need to be really careful here. A lot of damage coming out. Might die. Dashing out. Vamana's going to come in. Doesn't have any mana. He might have a slow, though. Here we go. You need to move, friend! I probably would have died anyway, even if he wasn't in my way, but I just like messing with him. Desert Fury coming out. Might get this Vamana here. Nice pick. 42-minute game. See, if I was playing a character I was actually good at, then we probably would have ended the game by now, but I just suck at Guan Yu. And if I don't play a character a lot, then I don't really get really comfortable with the animations, how much damage my abilities do. You see I'm kind of going into fights that I think are good, but they're actually not, or I miss a lot of abilities or not landing them perfectly or whatnot. And that's just inexperience with the god. I just don't play him at all. I don't enjoy playing him, so. But I wanted to play him and show him off his abilities and talk about his item builds and common play styles. Just so you guys who do like Guan Yu, unlike me, can get some insight into him and maybe improve your playstyle a bit. A lot of damage coming out here. This honor's pretty fed. There's not really a whole lot I can buy other than more potions. Probably get one here. Increase magic power by 50. Looks like they might be going for a Fire Giant attempt. Very possible. The enemy is missing. They still have 2 down. We have 1 down. And they shouldn't kill it before I come back up. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, get back up. Yep. Alright, we're good. So now I'm going to have that Fire Giant buff. Got 200 experience there. Not that it matters. Unfortunately, you don't get gold for the Fire Giant, which I think they need to fix. I think there should be gold for the Fire Giant. I'd very much like to get a damage buff if I could, but we just need to group up and end this. Because they're starting to catch up in farm. Starting to catch up. Unfortunately. We still have... It's 5v5 at this point. A lot of cooldowns are up. All the ultimates up for my team, and most likely for the enemy team as well. We need to focus... Oh god. So I said focus, I pushed F, which is my Aegis button, which apparently I wasn't in chat, and I ended up using my Aegis amulet, which is unfortunate, but we may not need it this fight. We're getting flanked. Here comes a big ultimate from Hades. I might want to go behind while they fight and focus the Evo. Focus their squishies out of the fight if I possibly can. He might have to ultimate to get away. Get a double ultimate off here. Pop this potion. Make sure I don't get hit by it. I'm still very squishy and Bolt is a glass cannon right now, so I need to make sure that I avoid as much AoE as I possibly can. My focus is their squishies. I want to make sure that I can get behind and focus the Hebo and the Cupid. Just act as more of an assassin type role. They're pushing this up pretty hard, but they're kind of defending it really easily, so I might want to go to the right lane and push it up. They're ready to go. We might just want to split push if they're going to defend. Oh, he's going in. And Drybear's talking. Whoa. Yeah, big heal off on my whole team. That gets picked off. Really good picks there. Might want to go in on this. What I'm going to do is a good thing you can do in this situation is I'm going to go push the right lane. Push it all the way up and then split push. That way they can't defend both lanes at once. If they don't send anything to come help the right lane that I'm pushing, then they will lose their mid tower. And if they don't, and if they do send, then they're splitting their numbers to the point where we'll be able to isolate them. Looks like we ended up getting it anyway, so it may not have been necessary. I'm just depriving you guys of action, but I do need stacks. So, ooh, Lucifer Bright gets a double kill. Maybe I lost this game for us. I'm just gonna keep pushing since I'm on this path already. I'll be able to push this up pretty hard and get this into their base. Looks like Monkey's getting chased down pretty hard by their On Her. On Her was full HP as well, so I need to meet up with On Her right now. If we meet up right lane and push this together, that way if they come, we'll be able to defend it. So Cupid here gonna go for a Heart Bomb. Heart Bomb lands on the creeps. Hades is here, who might have an ultimate. Yeah, I probably just lost the game for us. Oh no. Why Drybear? Why are you so dumb? Why you have to be mad? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so bad at Guan Yu. Just terrible. I might be able to bait out the Gold Fury here. I'm able to kill it myself, but if I get jumped upon, I might die. I need to be really careful. Polynomicon should be... Oh, it's not back up. Oh, there's also a thing about the Talu Assault that I forgot. I heard of Vamana somewhere. I want to just run. I don't know. Do I finish? There's something... The Talu Assault increases damage done, doesn't it? Debuffs the enemy's protections. Okay.
Ultimate is ready. Defend right lane. Defend middle lane. Okay.
Oh boy. Can't lose this game for them. Totally my fault. Dude, the reason we lost mate is because I wasn't there. Totally my fault. Oh, this game's turning out to be a long one. It's another long one, folks. Suggest you pause, go get some popcorn, get some drinks.
Defend left lane.
Left lane's getting pushed. There's a Cupid here. I don't know if he's alone or not. Just in case he is not, I'm going to go and play it safe. I don't want to lose again for my team. Getting a damage buff did... Alright guys, did you see him? What did he have? Did he have something? Maybe he had a health buff. I don't remember. I couldn't tell if he had a stun ready or he had the... Oh, I guess he didn't have the damage buff. I usually check to see what they have so I know what buffs are missing around, but I guess I forgot. We got Fire Giant, I got damage buff, I have enough for a big potion of magical might. Got Cupid alone here. They're facing a Hades over there. Just push this lane down. Hebo's heading over to this lane. I'm gonna try and isolate Cupid so he can't go help. And probably come over here and invade the middle lane. Keep this down. Oh, there's an on her behind. Vamana just popped a potion. I should have one, but there's no time. Why? That's not nice. Yeah, we can finish this off. Yeah, no shit. Got it. So what happened there is I went over to get the right Phoenix with the on her, but they followed behind us and the team had to back up. It's another huge mistake from bad Drybear. I just suck, man. Vamana's coming in. Vamana is using his sprint, which is probably going to end soon. They probably can fight this, although Wukong might die if they do. We are probably going to lose this game on this push. If we all die, I'm down for another minute. If Vamana goes down, he'll probably be down for about 75 seconds. Need to be really careful here. Umbrella Ring probably coming up soon to land a stun. Or land a slow. There comes the Umbrella Ring, but Wukong leaps and escapes it. So it's just Vamana and Wukong here. I'm up in 40, Hell's up in 30, and then Onher's up in 30 or 40 as well. So it's just Wukong and Vamana here. They might want to just defend the lane that has the least amount of people in, which right now is mid. Vamana coming in. Vamana getting hit by the Phoenix. Throws out an Armor Umbrella, returned Armor Umbrella. Obelisk gets put up to slow. Mid goes down. Wukong's going for the mid lane. The Phoenix is down. He needs to be very careful here. Leaps back into the base. Right lane's getting pushed really hard. We're probably going to lose both these Phoenixes. Both Phoenixes go down. Hades is coming in. Looks like he wants the ultimate on the Minotaur. We need to make sure that all minions die. Hebo on the left lane. We got Vamana on her and Hades coming in for the right. Hades ends up jumping out. Still a 4v4 right now. With on her back up. Now I'm back up. It's a 4v5. They have all 5 here. We need to make sure we push this lane back. Luckily, our right lane does have Phoenix minions as well, so that will be well matched. We need to push up the mid lane since we do not have Phoenix minions in this lane. Fire Giant and Gold Fury are both down. There's nothing to be gained here. We just need to make sure we find a pick of some sort. We need to put some wards. How long does this last? 5 minutes. Definitely agree with Conner 1011 right now. We need to get a pick and then go for a push. Cupid defending the left lane. I'm going to get this health buff, not like it matters at this point in the game. Since I have 2600 HP, the health buff is down. Doesn't look like anyone's here. We've got a Hades coming in. A Cupid's here. I'm going to try and bait out the hell a bit, since we have an on her and a monkey in the wings. Might want to go for this honor here if he decides to go in. Get this slow off. No. Go for the on her would be a best bet right here. Get that slow. I'm going to try and avoid. Get a nice heal off here. Vamana ends up ultimating. I'm trying to get my stash off here. Gets my ultimate off. Try and get this down. I'm getting really, really low. I need to be careful. I'm backing out. I'm going to end up dying here. Thankfully, I didn't use my potion. Lost a huge team fight there. All 5 of us dead for an on her. We're just not dealing out the damage we need to. That's okay, though. I don't think we should surrender at this point. It's just do or die. It's just going to be a base race. What we could do is just try and go behind them and try and trade Minotaurs. We can do some decent damage. So what I told the monkey dude here is just try and push up. Since they are 4 up and they're going to be pushing the mid lane, there's not really a whole lot he can do to stop them from killing it. Looks like he's not going to get it in time. That's GG. He would just die. So that's game. Hopefully you enjoyed my Guan Yu game. I'm sorry I'm not very good at him, but hopefully I talked a little bit about him and you learned a little bit. Thanks for tuning in and hope to see you in my next video.